Hi guys, my name's Ellie, welcome to my channel, and this is my 1 month one palette. Not on my face, this is several palettes on my face, but Nabla Dreamy palette. If you've watched my first impressions, you know I have complicated opinions on this. The colors are gorgeous. Not all of them are nice for me. They should be, but I had some issues with the metallics, so we're going to see if we can buckle down and get a better opinion on this palette. I'm not going to swatch it just because I just swatched it a couple weeks ago, so I will hopefully link my first impressions there with the swatches, and yeah, it's been used twice. I did really like the mattes, so I think the mattes are going to be a good thing for me to dig into. I'm hoping that using this for a month will get me over my annoyance that these shades, the metallic shades, really need a cream base underneath, and hopefully I can enjoy having this in my collection. And yeah, so here are some looks I have come up with. So I used Lullaby in the crease with Vanitas blended out into Inception. It's pretty, it's nice. I still don't like that I had to put a cream shadow down, but we're hoping to get over that this month. Look number 2 with Sistina in the crease, Byzantine on the lid, and Immaculate on the inner corner. Again, very, very pretty. I love these colors. I'm just hoping to get over my annoyance that I have to put a cream shadow down in order to get it to look like that. I feel like this look is similar to something I did a couple days ago, but I have Lullaby in the crease and Vanitas into Inception on the lid with Immaculate on the inner corner, and it is very pretty. I actually did most of the look out of just the one palette today, so I have a mix of Illusion and Sistina in the crease. I have Immaculate on the inner corner, Vanitas in the first half, and Middle Cupid on the outer half. The only thing I added was a darker burgundy from the Lorac Pro Matte, so this is actually a very nice look. I'm wondering if these shadows have kind of a, scrape-offable top, because I feel like the more I get into the shadows, the more pigmented they're getting, but I'm also a little bit nervous about trying them without the base underneath, because I'm still using a cream base to actually get the colors to stick, but I'm wondering if I should try not doing that. We'll see. So, I really like this. Today I used Byzantine on the lid with Immaculate in the inner corner and Illusion in the crease. I didn't use Dogma in the outer corner. I have a darker brown that I'm panning somewhere else, but you could definitely get this look just out of the Dreamy palette, and it's cute. I feel cute. So today I put Delirium on my lid. That's the chunkier glitter one, and it's really, really pretty, but as you can see, I got weird fallout that didn't go away, and it's kind of hard to place it because I'm doing it with glitter glue and my finger, but the overall effect I do really like. It's very pretty. I like it. So, I don't know how I feel about that color yet. Oh, and I'm still using Immaculate in the inner corner because that's the inner corner shade in the palette. I can't remember if I filmed this look yet, but I did it, so I'm going to film them just because a lot of these looks are ending up really similar. I have Vanitas into Metal Cupid with Immaculate in the inner corner and Lullaby on the crease and bottom. Probably because a lot of these are medium to deep tones, like Vanitas and Immaculate are the only two that are kind of lighter. So, a lot of similar looks, but pretty. Quite pretty. Okay, so I used Inception all over the lid with Lullaby in the crease today, and I like it. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be too dark to really, I don't know, things. When you're like, oh, should I wear that dark of a color? It's fine. It's cute. Hello. So this morning I did Rose Gold on the lid with Immaculate on the inner corner and Sistina in the crease, and I really like it. I thought, oh, what is that? What the fuck? Do you see it? Do you see this line? I don't like that. That's new. Well, anyway, I thought Rose Gold was going to be too dark for the lid, but it's a nice, rose gold. Almost coppery color, and I do like it. I don't like that line. It's not over here. Why? Why eyeshadow? So, it is almost the end of the month, and I'm just going to do this early so we can film it on a weekend and get everything done. So, Dreamy palette. Let's see how much progress I got. As you can see, I've got a nice dip going there, some texture in these two mattes that I used a lot. I've got a really solid dip going there, some texture. So I used everything other than Senorita and the brown illusion. I don't know. I really didn't have a lot of use for them this month, as I'm still panning my Lorac Pro Matte, and I have a beige in there and I have a burgundy, so I don't need this to go between Sistina and the burgundy because they kind of make their own in-between color of this. And I didn't want to get too red on certain things because this, like, it got a lot of red tones in it already, and I don't want to be like too aggressive at work as I'm already kind of like corpse-faced and all out. So, final opinions on this palette. I don't hate it, which is better than I was. I did use it over a cream base, which I think I'm coming around to using that as part of a routine and not being as frustrated having to dig it out. But this also means that, like, Nabla's coming out with a new palette and I'm not picking it up because I don't like their palette formula, at least in the shimmers. Delirium was gorgeous. Wearing Delirium on my lid, I really, really liked. But again, I have other glitters. I have other shades that don't require quite as much work. I don't know. I feel like for the shimmers, they're not a unique enough color to be worth quite as much effort as I put into them. But they are pretty. They're nice. I have them, so I will try to use them. I'm probably not going to have an itch to pull out this palette other than Byzantine. I surprisingly really, really liked Byzantine, but I probably have similar shades in my collection that don't require a glitter glue or a cream base. So, it's nice. If you're already using a really tacky primer and it's not an extra step to do something like that for your makeup, it's a nice palette. It's really nice. I think it's a lot of really flattering tones. You can go warm, you can go cool. Very, very pretty. I think for Nabla, I'm going to stick to the single shadows. Because we did do a test, I will try and link it up here if I remember, on her single shimmer formula, and I did really like it. It worked great. I don't know why this one's different. I don't know what about putting it in this type of a formula and this type of packaging means they can't use the formula they already have for their shimmers. I don't get it. The mattes are lovely. The mattes are gorgeous. No complaints about the mattes. So yeah. This might be something that I pan just to kind of move it out, because it's not the worst product, but it's not something I'm itching to use a lot. So I might need to just go through it, finish it, add my collection. So, I'm less cranky. Like, I sound cranky, but I'm less frustrated with this palette than I was at the beginning of the month, which is good. I'm more settled into how I'm going to use it moving forward and what it's going to do for my collection. And yeah, it's a good thing to know. It's a good thing to know that I don't like Nabla's formula when it's in a palette. And I can use that moving forward. And I can do stuff like when they come out with the, I think it's Soul Blooming palette, I have little to no interest in it. Like, I don't like the formula in the palette. We know that. And a lot of the color choices are really similar to what's in here. So, take that as you will. Thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna use a different palette this month. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a nicer, happier, like, upbeat thing. So, I'll see you guys next time.